Welcome to the January 2020 edition of Oilfield Network News. Happy New Year. Let's talk about really putting safety first this year. We start off each edition of our news with a review of an actual event so that you and your team can learn from others' mistakes and avoid similar incidents. We're in a new decade, and the worst tragedy of last decade was probably what happened on the Deepwater horizon. Now, there were several things that led up to this tragedy, but let's just focus on one. The equipment operators were not able to stop the job when they knew there was a problem. Let me share a personal story about an offshore job using explosives. The person in charge of the rig told me to arm a perforating gun with a blasting cap, even though barges under the rig were using their radios to communicate and could not turn them off for their own safety reasons until they were finished moving a large piece of equipment. I explained we could not arm the gun until all radios were turned off. The company man said to me, "Look, who's in charge of this rig? Do you know what it costs every hour to drill out here? Now, get out there and arm the gun and go in the hole." Does that situation sound familiar? Now, thanks to the training received and the knowledge that my management would back me 100%, my reply was simply, yes, you're in charge of the rig, I'm in charge of the blasting caps and all safety procedures involved with perforating. Here's my card, call my boss. He'll tell you the same thing. I want to get this job done as quickly as possible just like you, but we will follow all safety procedures. I was very fortunate to work with a company that provided the training and support that resulted in the confidence to do the right thing and not follow the orders of someone who felt being in charge gave them the power to take unsafe shortcuts. So the lesson learned here is you are in charge. If you see an unsafe act, you need to stop the job, ask questions, and above all, avoid catastrophic incidents by blindly following orders that you know are unsafe. Just as a reminder, we get all of our injury prevention safety stories from people like you. Just as with this one, we'll not mention any names or companies, so if your incident or near miss can save lives, send it to us. We'll produce it and tell the story anonymously. On that topic, we'd like to thank bsce.gov, who has provided through their free mailing list some incident reports that we used in 2019. Thanks also to Lillian for the introduction and Jason at bsce.gov. Here's the rig count. The U.S. is still leading the world in production with only about 800 rigs drilling and 23 drilling in the Gulf of Mexico. Next, in helping others finding jobs in the oil industry, we had a success story from the Pay It Forward networking programs where someone landed a new job thanks to Highlander email networking. Congratulations, and if you're looking, check their website and go meet some other professionals who want to help you find your next job in 2020. Finally, on the new technology side, a reminder that the Seismos CEO interview is on the ONN website Full Story tab. So be sure to watch that technology story. Next month, we'll be looking for interviews for new technology stories, and we've got at least one lead from Herman Vaca in that regard. If you have any safety, technology, or job opportunity stories, or would like to be a sponsor of our program, please contact me at this email address. Thanks to all of our 2019 sponsors for helping others find jobs, improving safety in our industry, and sharing new technology innovations. Everyone, have a great 2020.